Sometimes doctors say you should stop, but there are people who prove that a diagnosis is not a sentence. One of them is Cheryl Hile, a marathon runner living with multiple sclerosis. After being diagnosed in 2006, her doctor advised her to give up running and lower her expectations for the future. But she chose not to give up. Since then, Cheryl has run 64 marathons. 64 despite the illness, fatigue, and symptoms. Just 15 or 20 years ago, many people with MS were actually advised to avoid physical activity. It was believed that overheating and fatigue would only make their condition worse. But today we know properly selected workouts do not harm. On the contrary, they help strengthen muscles, reduce spasticity, and improve mood. For Cheryl, running became not just a sport, but a way to fight depression and regain control over her body. She even created a community where people with multiple sclerosis support each other, run, walk, ride bicycles, and prove that activity is life. She became the first woman with multiple sclerosis to run 7 marathons on 7 continents in 1 year. And her example has inspired hundreds of people around the world not to give up. Stories like this remind us, a diagnosis can change your life, but it doesn't have to take away your dreams. And the more examples like this we see, the less fear remains for those who have just received their diagnosis. What do you think? Can sports become a remedy for fear and hopelessness in multiple sclerosis? Write in the comments if Cheryl's story inspired you.